Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the IWC Radio Podcast. We're talking about AEW Dynasty, which was last week, and maybe a quick glimpse at the next weekend's WrestleMania from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Smoot, along with Chuck's, Beans, and Will. How you guys doing?
Yellow.
Yellow.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Get that out of the way. I've been waiting to do that for like the past half hour now.
Oh, hang on. My turn.
Oh, I didn't blow you out of the room this time, this week.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't coat everything in drink like I did last time.
Is it Pepsi Max?
No,
No? What are you on?
it is Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, different.
Just a regular
I've
Dr.
got
Pepper?
some.
Just a regular full-fat Dr. Pepper.
All right.
I've got some cherry crush Dr Pepper. It's actually really nice. I'm really liking it. Really.
That sounds good.
I saw that advertised, actually. I never had it.
Mm. And it's no sugar as well, which is even better. I just noticed as you were playing our intro there, there's too many clips. I can't speak today. Too many clips of John Cena being happy.
Well, yeah.
We need some gloomy Cena shots in there, I think.
Yeah, okay.
A miserable Cena.
Yeah. A lot of swerve.
There's actually only one right at the end, but.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Look,
Yeah.
look at him smiling. Bastard. Look at him. That's it, black and white. Just put it in black and white.
Yeah, there we go. Just play backwards. Anyway. Yeah, no, I mean, it's Mania time. I wouldn't be opposed to a new intro for the show. That's per usual.
I was thinking this the other day, I might do it after Mania so we can get all the happenings of Mania in there.
Yeah.
All the whatever goes down. Get some clips of that in there, and then WWE can sue us for using clips of Mania.
Hopefully there'll be a nice image of Aleister Black in there.
Yeah, the 25th, I guess he's supposed to be there. SmackDown after Mania.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Cena with the belt, maybe.
Foreshadowing your picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to
Anyway.
hit 17 as well. Fuck it.
I haven't got that prediction game ready yet. You have to hold off. Give me a week.
You got it.
I have. I did some pre-production last night. I've got all the graphics ready and everything.
You did. I saw that.
Oh, there's one match we can't confirm yet because Orton, they haven't announced if he's actually going to have him. I think he will. I think the rumor is going to be Solo Sikoa.
No.
I
Nobody
heard that
gives
and
a-
I thought it was a bit...
Nobody gives a
But then
shit about
also I
Solo.
kind of feel a bit sorry for Solo because...
Yeah, Solo deserves a match, I think. There's quite a few. Chelsea Green, I think she deserves a Mania match. She hasn't got one.
She's got to do something.
I think she'll be on the show. I don't think they'll do something with her, but just weird she hasn't got a match. They did actually. We'll probably get to it later on before we get in after we do Dynasty. They did actually announce both nights of both matches and what
Yeah, I'm
matches
just
were.
looking at that now. We've got 7 matches on one show and 6 on the other.
Mm,
Still nothing for the SmackDown tag titles, though, and that seems like it could be a really big something gauntlet.
well,
or something.
Say that. That is, they've got a match on the Friday SmackDown beforehand,
Oh no!
so it looks like it's not happening on Mania anyway.
What's the match on the SmackDown?
I can't remember.
Sweet.
I did.
Oh god, they're not doing that thing where they're giving them a match on the SmackDown before Mania and that's
Yeah.
all they're getting.
Pretty much, yeah. I think
That's lame.
it's
2 nights. You can't fit him on 2 nights.
That's pretty
against the
cool.
Profits against the Machine Guns. It is. I've just seen. There's the.
But they've been involving everyone. DIY's been involved. Pretty Deadly have been involved.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty heavily.
Unless
I
they
was
do
expecting
some.
like a massive... I don't know if it's going to be a gauntlet or some kind of battle royal or something with everyone involved.
Unless they do some sort of shenanigans with this match on the Friday, and then they get everyone
Yeah.
involved, and then
Could be
you say you're doing it again tomorrow or something.
4-way or yeah.
Well, yeah, last night they announced that. They also announced the Andre Battle Royal will be happening on SmackDown as well.
Know who's in that?
No announcements yet. Just the big tease, Andre the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
A big tease of Andre the Giant being in the match.
Cheese
statue.
Cheese
Oh,
statue.
sorry. I was not going to say I'm sorry, Will. I've got some bad news.
The big cheese himself.
Oh, great, I've got
Oh,
some
I'm
bad
Sure,
news.
he's going to be making a surprise appearance in that one.
Is it still
so yeah,
sponsored by
that's-
Snickers by any chance?
I don't believe it is.
Oh. Because I was going to suggest that they should just make Andre like out of a giant candy bar.
Out of Snickers.
Yeah.
Out of chocolate?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be, I don't know, a little
There you go.
racially insensitive?
No,
Possibly.
not when it's compared to that. I mean, he's practically. He looks like he's made out of chocolate right there. Like, come on.
It does actually. That doesn't look very cheesy. That looks a lot more
Bronzy.
bronzy. Yeah. Looks a bit
Maybe
like Dusty
they've
Rhodes.
had a new one made a lot better.
That one looks like the one that they have at the headquarters, I believe.
Mm.
They're also sticking with calling it WrestleMania SmackDown.
Oh.
That was a thing that came the last couple of years, didn't it?
WrestleMania SmackDown.
I believe Raw will be the WrestleMania Raw as well, because why not?
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, this is WrestleMania IWC Radio.
Well,
No, that
Next
was
week.
That's next week.
show,
surely.
that's next week.
This is the last stop on the road to WrestleMania.
That's right.
Spoiler alert if anyone cares, by the way, we're doing it on Friday next week.
Yeah.
Right when the Andre the Giant Battle Royal will be in the ring, we will be commenting live on all the ins and outs.
The cheesiness.
Of the cheese. Who gets to take home the big cheese, which will never be seen again until.
Also, I've just thought we have mentioned we probably are going to do it. Next Monday, we're going to do a live Mania reaction show, which I've just thought afterwards, if we do it, depending on what time we do it, we could actually call ourselves the Voice of Wrestling. Monday night.
Yeah,
It's a
doing the
Raw.
Raw lead-in, 2-hour
Yeah.
Raw lead-in.
Wow.
You've got
I'll
all
be-
the old music and sound effects
I
and
have.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
all there, yeah.
I want that.
I'm definitely, I'm gonna put the logo on the graphic next week. So,
Amazing. If we could get Chris to do a call-in,
do you know
No,
what?
I
He
think
probably
that
would.
we
I'm
got
just
full
thinking that I could probably get hold of him. He probably would do it.
no way. No way. I feel like they would give us the cold shoulder at the last second or something.
Chris would. Nick probably would. Nick doesn't like me. I don't think. I don't. He ever did. But Chris would.
Get me started.
we get Miss Destiny on. That's all I really care about.
Oh God. There it is.
Destiny.
You don't remember Miss Destiny?
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wish we could find clips of her call-ins. They were something.
He's got. I keep meaning to ask him. He's got loads of stuff. We should put them on some sort of like retro podcast feed. Keep putting them out every week.
He's got like full shows.
Yeah, he's got loads.
He's not got rid of for some reason.
I know he lost a lot because I think something wrong with his computer and he lost loads and he found loads on a hard drive. He must have all kinds. I haven't
got
got
to get them off him.
I just love this tune.
Yeah, I do too. Anyway, That's next week. WrestleMania 41.
What about Big Mike?
Big Mike. I still want to know what happened to Big Mike. If we get
Whatever
Chris
that-
on, I will ask him what
Whatever
happened
happened
with
to
Big Mike. Where did he go? What's the story?
Maybe Nick killed him off for the spot. I'm going to speak to Christian. I'm getting him on next week. If we're doing the show on Monday, he's coming on. I'm going to get him on.
Oh man, he's the real big cheese.
The voice of IWC Radio collab.
The voice of the IWC, yeah. What is this?
That technically could be the last show that we do in Skype, by the way.
Probably would
I was going to say last show ever. We've got Chris Cash involved.
Yeah, let's just call it. We've come full circle. We can all rest happy now. It's only taken 12 years. we got him on.
Our one and only guest.
Mhm.
No, we had one guest. Did we have like JBL's Dragon on, like really, really early?
I don't remember.
Technically,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
still
it was actually in the like whatever it was 6 months before Will joined. He was a big
Maybe.
John Cena fan. I think it was JBL's Dragon. I can't remember.
No.
Ah,
I think he's always hated Cena.
oh, it's not him then.
Technically, I'm still a guest.
The
on the show.
wrestling god.
You're still a guest.
Maybe.
Wrestling God sounds more.
Yeah.
Wrestling God.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
'cause
yeah.
That's the one
Wrestling
that
God
likes
was
John
definitely
Cena.
a Cena fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Actually, yeah, we should get him on again because I want to know what he thinks of the heel turn.
I haven't spoken with
Don't
him in
take it
years.
personally.
Have you not spoken to him?
No, I would love to catch up with him, yeah.
I see him tweet every now and then.
Yeah, same
I
here.
think it's him anyway.
I've still got him as a friend on Xbox, and I'm still amazed at his gamer score.
Yeah, dude, he's crazy on the gamer score front, for sure. Even on the 360 days, he had like over 100,000, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, then technically I was invited on as a guest and just kept turning up every week.
We haven't had the heart to tell you.
Is that what it is?
Really overstayed your welcome now. You're supposed to just be our webmaster. Showing up, and we can't say anything because we might take the website down.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Brutal.
Should we get into the last week's stuff with Dynasty and just get it over with here? Because, like, I watched it, and I barely remember it.
Yeah, where is that? AEW Dynasty 2025. So, there it is. There's our music. While we were still on, we had a couple of pre-show matches, which I didn't see, or I didn't fully appreciate if I
this
did
was
see.
on Sunday. I don't think we were on.
Were we not?
No, it was Sunday. Yeah, you might be winning.
That's
When did I
twice now.
see it
You've,
then?
that's twice now you've done that.
I definitely saw the start of the show.
Not
Okay.
on this, you did.
Not while we were live. No.
How did I see it then?
Is this where you're about to announce that you was on another show?
No will have me. What the hell?
Yes.
I saw Kevin Knight. This is weird.
I actually saw some of it live because I turned it on before I went to bed. Sunday.
Yeah.
So I did see some of the pre-show myself, but
Oh, I just figured it was after our show because usually we watch a little bit of whatever's on after we go off the air.
Uh huh.
yeah, well,
figured
I
it
think
was that.
we said because I said I was going to watch it live, and then I realised it wasn't even on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I just dreamed it and it was exactly the same thing that I then watched again when I caught up on it. Well, anyway, what I didn't see was Nick Wayne. No, I did see Nick. This is going to annoy me. I don't know how I.
Are you having a breakdown?
I am. Having
I
a
think so.
breakdown. This is the worst deja vu I've ever had.
You're
Because
drinking
it's got
heavily
Nick Wayne
with
in it.
it.
Why did I imagine Nick Wayne?
The Matrix is real.
Sure, you just been drinking heavily while the show was on. So it's understandable for AEW.
Nick Wayne and CRU. I don't know what that stands for.
Crew.
Is it just crew?
Mm.
Because they used to be aligned with Top Flight, so it's like the flight crew. Is that what
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. No, I don't know.
that is? No. Well, it's Action Andretti and Leo Rush anyway. So
Oh,
they're
that's the Spike
COVID
Puffy
boys.
Coat guys. Yeah.
Oh, the
that
COVID guys?
we were talking.
Yeah.
Will thinks they look like COVID.
Yeah, the COVID guys.
I thought that they
COVID
looked kind of
2020.
similar to the to like a Koopa or something from Mario. Yeah, let me...
They do. They look like one of the spiky shells.
You should definitely call it the COVID guys. Sounds like a better name than crew.
The COVID guys.
Yeah, it's spelled in
He's
big
hit him
letters
with
too.
the vaccine.
That's it. Think of all the
They just got vaccinated.
Huh?
Hit him with a jab, right? Yeah. And then a second
Infected
one.
them.
That's the booster.
Oh my god, he's infected them.
Yeah, there you go. See, it all works out.
Yeah, I mean that's not tasteless at all.
No,
Totally
it's been
fine.
5. It's been 5
Oh,
years.
God.
It's fine.
It's been
Yeah,
5 years.
You can joke about COVID now.
As somebody who's contracted COVID twice, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm allowed to say it. I had it. I'm a victim.
All I'm saying is the next time they're on TV and their opponent isn't wearing a mask, they're missing a trick.
They can only wrestle luchadors. Well, Nick Wayne and the CRU, it's in capitals, so it must stand for something. The COVID Response Unit, that's what we'll call it.
Jeez.
Um,
Go revival you.
the COVID Revival Unit, they're bringing it back.
Wow.
It's really gone out of fashion in the last 5 years. Bringing COVID back. They're the real revival.
Oh, it stands for Crazy, Ruthless, and Unhinged.
Oh, that's,
Oh well, close.
I like COVID Revival Unit better.
Okay. So they and Nick Wayne, especially Nick Wayne, beat AR Fox and Top Flight.
Is that right?
And we didn't know that this was a thing, so we didn't predict it.
Right.
But it did turn out to be a thing, and that's what the thing was. What we did predict, though, was the other pre-show match, which was the Max Caster Open Invitational. All predicted that the mystery opponent would win. He did. Did anyone
Who was it?
recall who it would be?
No, I didn't even see it.
You didn't see it, so you still don't know
No.
who it was.
No,
No.
I don't even.
Oh, the wild card.
Take a guess. Take a guess at who it might be.
It hasn't.
Oh,
the
I said
match
Matt
hasn't.
Barrow, didn't I?
It hasn't happened yet.
Les Dennis.
Les Danny. It's not Les Danny.
I
Oh,
missed
well.
the trick there.
Also,
That would have been biased.
also, Ed in the chat has confirmed that JBL's Dragon has not been on the show.
No, it's not. No, I got the Twitter guys mixed up.
It's all good.
One of the other Pop Tart Mafia.
Yeah.
There's a Pop Tart film. I can't believe we didn't do a live watch along with that.
I didn't even know about
Seinfeld film, whatever.
that. Ew.
Pop Tart, the history of Pop Tarts.
Yeah, but Seinfeld's involved? No, no, thank you.
Yeah, I think he was the guy, wasn't he?
Was he?
Pop Tart film. Unfrosted, yeah.
I'm not quite sure what's happening right now.
Yeah, it's directed by
right.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Ugh. I'm not watching. No.
You deflated Smoot there, so
Yeah,
well.
I'm sorry. I hate Jerry Seinfeld. He always sticks up for like the worst people in Hollywood. He's a fucking
Oh, I thought it was because he's like kind of a hack as a comedian.
that too.
What is the deal?
That
with
too.
Pop-Tarts? Yeah, well, you know, he's the guy that made the Pop Tart film. Anthony Bowens was the mystery guy. Max Caster's
Oh,
former
you were talking about that.
partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we all get a point.
Anthony Bowens. The pride of pro wrestling, they're calling him
The
now.
5-tool player, which has to be...
5-tool player. He has lots of tools.
That has to be the worst acronym, I think, in all of pro wrestling. I'm sorry.
5TP.
Somebody explained it to me that it's like a baseball thing, and I was just like, wow.
He doesn't play baseball. He's a wrestler.
It's too inside baseball for me.
Hey.
But but yeah, he surprise, he beat up Max Caster, and we all get a point for it.
He actually looked pretty good, other than whatever that thing was that he was wearing, which is real weird. He was wearing it wasn't just a cut off top; it was like a thing that just about covered his pecs. It was like very, very high, and I don't know what the purpose was for it.
Ed's asking, what are the 5 tools of wrestling?
What are the 5 tools of wrestling? Ric Flair is one of them. 5-tool player. A player who excels in 5 key areas. Yeah, no shit. Hitting for average, hitting for power, running, fielding, and throwing, apparently.
Talking, wrestling, politicking, selling, and blank. Armbar. Armbar.
Tool 1, armbar.
Yeah.
Talking, wrestling, politicking, selling. I don't know, marketability, look maybe.
I like Ric Flair. That fits too.
Ric Flair, he's got them all. I quite like the Anthony Bowens introduction, though. I might even give that as my thumbs up this week. His new entrance video, music. He comes out looking like a star. He does the Kurt Angle entrance with the pyro. And, Pride of Pro Wrestling is cool.
Yeah.
Not so sure about 5-tool player.
Yeah, especially how the graphic looks as well.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's a main event thing.
It looks like he's part of Shane Taylor Promotions, is my issue with it.
Oh, no.
Because, the 5 looks very similar to an S.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here, let me see if I can pull it up here. Hold on. Yeah, there we are. Look at that.
It does look like STP.
It looks like he's part of Shane Taylor Promotions. I'm like, what the hell? When did this happen? Yeah, it's a baseball thing there.
But look at that. What is that he's wearing, around his
Oh,
neck?
yeah. It's like a lobster bib.
It's like a lobster bib. It looks like he's wearing a bib.
Anyway.
Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to get you a picture, so, Will and Beans, you can fully appreciate this pointless garment that he's wearing.
Yeah.
Why would someone wear this?
He's really excited about it. And not eat lobster in the process.
Yeah, he's not even eating a lobster.
Yeah.
His nipples are out. It's not modesty.
Maybe he's got really cold shoulders.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, just shoulder warmer.
Could be.
It's not 5TP, it's STP. It's supposed to be a 5, Ed. I'm sorry. It looks like an S, though.
I don't want to be that guy to draw who draws comparisons with AEW and WWE. But I'm going to.
Okay.
It looks very similar to the American-made stuff they've been doing on Raw.
The way he did the pyro, he pointed with the hands, exactly like Kurt Angle does.
Yeah.
Really?
And American-made is obviously a massive Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. There's parallels.
It's I can't even find this stuff, but so you got the. Okay, it's not identical. There is differences. There's the American-made gang. The logo with the star. And no, it's not rip-off, but it's just similar.
They look like American Gladiators. Oh, sorry, hold on. There you go.
Yeah, with the star. Yeah.
I mean,
Kind of diagonal, the V-shaped thing. Yeah.
I think it's different enough because obviously they're using different colours, the red and stuff.
I would say they're more
Also,
of a
it's a star.
ripoff. Yeah, they're more of a ripoff of American Gladiators than whatever Anthony Bowens is doing. Ripping off Shane Taylor Promotions, that's what. Anyway.
I'm fine with people ripping off Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was great. More people should rip off Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Well, I think Chad Gable should be making more of it, and actually, he should be a Kurt Angle ripoff.
Yeah.
He should have been the Sun.
Yes. I agree.
Chad Angle.
Exactly.
Well, Anthony Bowens beat Max Caster anyway.
That's
not
what I
very
said
long.
earlier. Yeah, no, this
Hit
was
him
a
with-
shorty.
What's that?
I said
Shorty
this was a shorty. Yeah, I was kind of doing a little.
It was a
pun
shorty, and he hit him with a big punch. I think it was, wasn't it? The finish.
there. Something like
Good
that. Yeah.
And that was your pre-show. So we'll start off with a point.
This one didn't happen. The other one, the Adam Page versus the Wild Card, which was what I thought you were referencing
That-
first.
Oh no, that didn't
Oh.
happen. That was a Wikipedia editor going off half-cocked.
Dirt sheet Wikipedia.
Don't want to do.
So where do you want to go now after that?
What else are we doing? Right, main show opened up with, for the first time in a long time, not an MJF match.
Well,
'Cause MJF didn't have a match.
he was involved, which
He was involved a little later on. First one was Will Ospreay beating Kevin Knight in the Owen Cup quarterfinal.
Oh boy, who didn't see this coming? Oh,
Huge
man.
upset here. The unstoppable Kevin Knight has been stopped by Will Ospreay.
Yeah. After
Who-
like 2 matches, yeah.
Yeah. Who proceeds to the semi-finals of the Owen Hart Cup tournament, where he will face either Brody King or Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, Ed's asking, you will, like, how can Darby Allin be the wild card if he's on Mount Everest right now?
Yeah, well,
I think we asked that last week, too.
I don't know.
maybe climbing the mountain is the training.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
Maybe that's where the match is going to happen.
Dude, that'd be
You
kind of
know that,
wild.
did you? Everest match.
Mount
Sure, Darby
Everest
would be up
match.
for it.
King of the Mountain match.
Yeah! Like an actual king of the
Same.
mountain, yeah.
Like,
Holy
You just
fuck.
give him an excuse for Jeff Jarrett to win something else.
Yeah. Put Jarrett all the way on top of a mountain and then just leave him there. There you go. Perfect.
Leave him up there.
He'd managed to make his way down.
Probably.
I didn't know he was doing the challenge yet.
Yeah,
Sure, weren't you the one that told us?
Not me. I'm not that interested in Darby Allin.
Yeah, well, Will Ospreay wins, and we all get a point. Because, obviously,
Lol Osprey wins is basically.
Ospreay
Yeah,
wins.
that's
Then we get the MJF of the night
right.
in the middle of the Hurt Syndicate match with the Learning Tree for the tag titles. Hurt Syndicate were always going to win. MJF was there at ringside. Punched one of them, Brian Keith, I guess, with the ring. It was a right-handed punch, though. That's strange. Usually a lefty. But there you go. And the Hurt Syndicate win, but Lashley and Shelton Benjamin do not want MJF in the Hurt Syndicate.
Not at least not yet.
Not yet. That's what we're. That's the story.
I think
He's
MJF
hanging
is-
around them, unwelcome.
I think MJF is gonna have to like save Shelton's mama or like Lashley's sister. before he's accepted into the group.
Well, one of Lashley's sisters was in the
Max
couple matches
Caster, isn't it?
back. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So, still, your tag champions, Hurt Syndicate. Who can stop these guys? Ain't no stopping them now. Also, you know who else there's no... Oh, wait. Points all round except for you, Smoke, who thought the Learning Tree was going to give Jericho something to be proud of.
Yeah, well, I mean, the outcome is great, but yeah, I was wrong for the match, unfortunately.
Yeah. Also unstoppable is Mercedes Moné, who beats Julia Hart.
Mercedes wins, lol.
Exactly.
Oh, this
Women's
was a
Own
decent
Hart
match.
Cup. Yeah, it's fine. Did anyone catch the very subtle edit to Julia Hart's theme music?
Instead of the house always wins, it's the heart that always wins.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. Other than
And what
that,
have the others
same old
done,
Julia Hart.
apart from, obviously, Black's gone?
Yeah.
What's everyone else done? Are they still around? Or?
Brody's lost a bunch.
Yeah.
Where's Buddy Matthews? He hasn't.
They started off as a team, didn't they? The Hounds of Hell.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, he's not been around much, and Brody King is losing a lot. But he is in this Will Ospreay tournament, this Owen Hart tournament. So it could all be about to turn around for him.
Where is Buddy Matthews? Has he not just disappeared, or he's not around?
I haven't seen him for like a month.
Yeah. Let's look up his match record. Buddy
I did see him
Matthews.
on Twitter. He does a lot of streaming, doesn't he?
Oh, does he?
Yeah. And strangely enough, Rhea Ripley was on one of the streams with him. And I don't know what the issue was, but he lost a bet or something, and then he had to take a chop from her.
Oh.
And honest to God, I mean, I know it must hurt, but yeah, we have to catch it if you can. He was in serious pain.
So Buddy's last match was at Grand Slam Australia on February the 15th. So
Australia.
maybe they forgot him. They left him in Australia.
They leave him there.
Leaving all of their talent. Jeff Jarrett up Everest and Buddy Matthews in Australia.
Uh-huh.
Careless, really. It's Bush League, in my opinion.
Okay, can we talk about this real quick? Why, if I'm an unlogged in user to TikTok, why do I
Gotta
need to
confirm you're a human?
Yeah, why? Can I just refresh the
Well, you
page?
just select the objects that are the same shape. Are you a robot? Can you not do it? the A and the A. There you go.
Yeah.
But I'm not a logged in. What?
The worst is when they ask you
That's
this
why,
7
because-
times to do it.
Yeah. Robots aren't logged in either, that's why.
Can we shut down TikTok already? Just get rid of it. Fucking get rid of
Try
it.
that one.
All right, is this gonna be loud? Oh!
Ow!
First
off, yes, it was loud. Second, ow.
The full video is great because she just pissed herself laughing like for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. Think he's overselling that, maybe?
I'm sure
She
he's,
did it. She looked like she did it right on his shoulder, like where the bone is.
Oh, they have a dog. Hi, doggy. Yeah, you're right. She's having a...
Yeah, she's loving it.
There's so much meat to hit.
It's so much meat to hit.
It's just regular.
Oh, was he sunburned? Is that what he said?
Oh God!
like you've been shot.
That
Yeah,
would explain that.
yeah.
If he's some.
Yeah, well, actually, he does look really red.
Yeah.
On the line, it's red. But yeah, if you
Also-
got slapped, oh my God!
Golly.
My eyes are watering thinking of it.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking rough. Holy shit.
Just a side issue though, it's a bit weird. He's got life-size cutouts of him. People he's got the real one there.
That makes it less creepy, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. They have a good setup there, I have to say. Sorry that he's got sunburnt and got fucking chopped and to irritate it. Damn.
He knew what he was agreeing to. He agreed to do it.
Well, he stood there, yeah, he didn't counter it.
Yeah.
Didn't counter it. It went from the video where he was going to get chopped on the sunburn to him delivering a flaming package pile driver to his wife on the floor.
Yeah.
They seem like a great couple.
They do. I mean, obviously that was the spousal abuse. That was a domestic incident.
Whoa!
Spousal.
Oh.
I mean, it was. I don't think you're allowed to actually hit your partner like that.
Well, consent is involved.
Consent is involved.
Like, hold on.
Just always make it okay. Sometimes in these kind of relationships,
God.
yeah, she only does it because she loves me. Yeah, right. Yeah, no,
Oh my. Okay. Well, let's move on. Jesus Christ.
Mercedes Moné wins again.
Lol.
As do the Death Riders. Lol. Trios champions still the Death Riders. So that is a point for Smoke, a point for Will, not for me and Beans. We thought rated FTR would prevail because surely it's time for the Death Riders to stop.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
no, it's not.
with what happened to Pac on Wednesday with the ankle, it seems like they should have dumped the trios titles off and then still do the heel turn with FTR. Which how do we feel about this, by the way?
Yeah, so they lose, and FTR turn on Edge and hit him with various things, including the concerto.
If I was Edge at this point, I would not trust anyone ever in the wrestling world ever again. Like, all this guy does is get turned on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I suppose the silver lining of it is that they didn't split FTR.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That is the only upside to this.
And I saw a clip of it, and I thought it was just kind of overly done again. A bit like the way that take the chair out of his hands and you can't do that kind of thing, and then
Do it.
messing around for ages, and then
Yeah.
ultimately doing it, and it was like, at this point, wouldn't it have just been easier just to do the heel turn there and then?
Yeah, what's the fake out for?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It didn't. It just felt like it was just overly booked again. It was like, why?
It's one of those wrestling things, isn't it? Like, people always have to do a run-in wearing a hoodie and then take the hood down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not for anything, is it?
Or turning the lights
They always
off
do
and
it.
then turning them back
Turning
on.
the lights off. Yeah.
Unless you're the Undertaker, there's no reason to, because you make the arena look bad because it seems like they can't pay their electric bill.
But the announcers always treat it like that as well. Oh God, what's going on here? Obviously some kind of technical problem, and then
Yeah.
no, yeah. Well, still trios champions. Match is fine, but yeah, Edge is not apparently. He's got to be out for a while now.
Well, yeah, they hit him with the safest looking pile driver too. It was so nice. That was nice to see. I'm not a big fan of the pile driver being
So
used in pro
nice to
wrestling.
see. So
Yeah, but like the bald
Good
FTR
friends,
guy.
really.
Yeah, the bald FTR guy. You know, the first time around hits him with like the most safe looking pile driver imaginable. And then even the one on the chair looks pretty okie dokie. So.
He's got bad neck.
Yeah.
Look after the guy.
Yeah.
Next up, points for everyone. Timeless Tony Storm wins again.
Lol.
I didn't realise quite how many lols there were here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is all quite fairly predictable stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
As we'll see when we
Not
get
Tony
to the
Storm.
show.
Have you seen the clip of her from the press conference she did afterwards?
No.
No, did she just
You've not seen
do
it?
the same thing again? She just says things that are inappropriate. And
Oh, yeah.
Taz laughs at
It
them.
was-
That's just...
It was very funny, actually. I had to laugh at this one. We get away with some naughty words, Smith?
What kind?
Yeah.
You allowed naughty words?
Yeah, sure.
Well, Smith's prediction
that-
here was that Tony Storm would slap the tits off of Megan. Can't be
true.
much worse.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
it's
my
a bit more extreme than that. So.
Is
There
it?
we go.
Okay.
vintage. I have prepared a written statement.
You sure about this one?
There once was a man from Nantucket whose cock was so big he could suck it. He said with a grin, wiping jizz from his chin, "If my ear were a pussy, I'd fuck it."
Oh.
Wow.
And now, any questions? Per my
How has Tony Khan not heard that one before? He almost did a spit take at the table there. What the hell?
I just don't think he was expecting to say it.
I wasn't expecting
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say that was.
Thinking at the end there's going to be like a swerve, but
No.
no, it's just all the way through.
Yeah.
I think she is funny. She's probably one of the best things going about AEW right now.
Yeah. I agree. Good choice drinking a Canada Dry there, whoever had that at the table. I lost my window. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, also
Moving on,
Megan
sorry.
Bane's window for becoming the women's world champion is also slammed shut on her. And, she has missed the boat. Got points for everyone. I can't believe Kyle Fletcher took more than quarter of an hour to beat Mark Briscoe.
No way.
Mm,
Yeah, that was kind of
That's-
surprising too, actually.
that's the only surprise here. Kyle Fletcher wins to proceed to the semi-final of the Owen Hart Cup. And no point for you, Beans. Mark Briscoe does not win matches.
Yeah, apparently
Just
not.
remember that for next time. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Early days.
fair enough.
Yeah. Not much else to say though. Kyle Fletcher is looking
I think
better, I think.
I think he wins the Owen, man.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh, there's still a wild card though.
Tell me it's Jeff Jarrett.
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin, yeah.
All wild cards of Darby Allin.
Wrestles Hangman via satellite.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher wins. Then we have the title versus mask match for the Ring of Honor World Championship and Bandito's identity.
This for me is where the pay-per-view falls off the cliff, so to speak.
Yeah,
This was such a horseshit finish.
so bad.
I genuinely was flabbergasted about this.
So Jericho wins using Floyd, the baseball bat, right? He pins Bandito. Aubrey Edwards counts the fall. He's the champion still. Bandito's family, his mom and sister or something?
Yeah, I don't even think Aubrey was the referee of the match. She was just at ringside.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was what was it, Paul Turner? Like, here, let me take a quick check here. But yeah, she was, Aubrey was outside.
Aubrey was outside?
Yeah.
So why is she always getting involved in stuff?
I don't know, dude.
That should be my bold prediction this year, that Aubrey Edwards will be women's champion by the end of the year. If they had a 24/7 style hardcore title, I would say she's definitely winning it. Just before that, here we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's
you're right.
the bald guy. Yeah. Bryce Remsburg. And here, let's see if I get to the finish. Because it just cuts to the ringside area, and then, yeah, like, she's just over there
What's
talking.
Aubrey doing there?
Right.
How did she not see the bat?
That's what I'm saying. So that's the winning 3 count. So does she just run down and then chat with the mom? Yeah, she's right there. You can see her in the camera shot on the hard
Is that
cam.
her?
Yeah.
Very casually walking.
Yeah. Oh, I backed it up too far. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Bit of a slow count from Bryce, by the way. Yeah, that's her meandering.
I don't know if that's her, is it? That's someone coming back with some popcorn or something.
Maybe I think it's her. She just meanders into the position here. Cause like I thought Bryce got like clobbered, but no.
Sin Cara's in the crowd. He's not happy.
Yeah.
There's Carlito.
So Jericho's celebrating. He's got his Ring of Honor title.
Yeah.
Bandito is preparing to unmask, and Aubrey Edwards somehow is over with Bandito's mum and sister.
Yeah.
And they're very animated, saying, "No, no, no! There was a bat. No, it's hidden. That's over there. Look over there by the steps."
Maybe Aubrey speaks Spanish or something.
Probably.
Maybe that's why she came to ringside.
Aubrey then allows them to jump the barricade and come over. Where? Where? You say over there? Where is the bat? Where? And they point to the ring steps.
Which is
Aubrey
where
looks in the ring steps and goes, "Oh my god!"
Which is where
You're
Jericho
right.
hid the bat.
Sure enough, there's Floyd. And the fact that there is a bat inside the ring steps is good enough for Aubrey.
To restart
You
the
didn't
match.
see it get used. It was just there, and that's enough.
Yeah.
Restart the match. Despite the fact that this never happens.
Right.
Sorry, side issue. What's going on with Justin Roberts' hair?
Just think about
This
that.
world would be different if this rule was applied every time.
Right?
Yeah.
Or like, hey, check the instant replay.
Yeah, we should have VAR in pro wrestling, but
She should take that coat off as well.
And then Jericho grabs the hair of the sister here.
Jericho's trying to rip her ears off.
She
gives a
slaps
slap.
him. Not a DQ in front of
Jimmy Uso
2
slap.
referees, by the way.
It's such a screw job. Bandito hits a big convoluted knee, go to sleep.
Big convoluted
deal.
GTS.
And then an even more convoluted flip into the ropes and then back into a German suplex.
Yeah.
2-3. And that's it.
And that's
Jericho's
the match.
done.
Well, that was a fucking mess, wasn't
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said after this point the pay-per-view goes downhill for me. Especially with how it ended.
Matches don't get restarted like that. Ever.
No.
Even when we can see that there's broken glass in the ring or like green mist or whatever.
Right.
Once the referee's decision is final, they say, unless Aubrey Edwards decides. No, actually, I want to see the other guy win.
Unless Aubrey Edwards is bilingual.
That's the new version of the VAR in wrestling now, that you just have an official that stands next to the fans and just asks what they think.
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, just poll them.
The
Yeah.
closest family to the most biased people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right with Jericho winning? Or... No, look under the ring, look under the ring. Oh, there's a toolbox. He might have used that. Okay, well, good enough for me.
Stupid fucking finish, dude. So we all predicted it when Bandito gets to keep his mask as new ROH champion, and Jericho might be taking some time off.
That's what it looks
Yeah, I
like.
read this during the week. Yeah, he's going on tour with Fozzy, isn't he? And
Yeah, there was something about him booking the tour to have Wednesdays off so we could still do Dynamite, but now he has told the Learning Tree boys that he's very disappointed in them. Not angry, he's disappointed.
Disappointed while hitting a flat screen, by the way, repeatedly.
He destroyed the Geratron 3000. Yeah, and he's threatened to take some time off, so maybe I should go away for a while until you can prove to me that you're not losers or something like that.
is there any
More like the
coincidence?
Geratron 3000. Thank you.
Is there any coincidence in the fact that he was on some podcast this week saying that he wouldn't mind going back to WWE?
Yeah, there was also that too. If the conditions were right, he would probably go back. Which, I gotta be honest, WWE's kind of killing it right now. I don't think they need Jericho.
No, they don't really. No. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind seeing him back.
Other than like a novelty appearance, like a Rumble thing, or like a mystery opponent fill-in, they don't need Jericho at all.
I think Vital's thingy, but if I was doing it here, I wouldn't want him in a wrestling aspect.
Yeah.
Occasionally. It could be a...
Yeah, I mean, you can do the odd thing, but I mean, I think that it'd be
Not full-time.
It being, I don't know.
Shucks just handed me
Manager or commentary or something like
this
that.
this AEW press release here.
Official AEW press release from October of 2022 saying he signed an extension through 2025. His contract will be up soon. So yeah, could be. We have heard similar things about Paige going back to WWE as well.
She's gone, isn't she? She's not in contract.
Yeah, she left AEW on good terms.
Yeah.
So
She could
she
actually turn
says.
up any. And she said the same thing, didn't she? She said she's totally open to going back.
I hope she gets the chance to come back to WWE just because.
It's a shame that she never got like a rematch with Mercedes. But then again, after having your career temporarily ended by her, would you want to get back in the ring with her?
With Mercedes right now, God no. No good can come of that. So congratulations to Bandito and his dodgy referee
Family.
Dodgy referee family, yeah. Next.
Not happy about that. Next up was AEW, I guess, realizing that Daniel Garcia is not ever going to be a thing and taking the TNT title from him, giving it to Adam Cole, where it might be a little more interesting.
Where him, Kyle O'Reilly, and
The other guy,
Roddy Strong are possibly forming a stable called the Paragon now.
the Paragon. Yeah, they're not undisputed anymore.
Because they don't have Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Wardlow's just in hiding.
Maybe Wardlow?
Maybe?
And I don't know where Bobby Fish is. He's just still not there.
Where's the lie?
I mean, folks. So yeah, Adam Cole wins. That's points for everyone.
Lol.
Good for him. Daniel Garcia, meh. Oh yeah, and this was the one with no time limit and outside interference was strictly prohibited.
Oh, you mean like how every match should be?
Like how every match should be. Then we had a three-way. AEW didn't do do three-ways for a long time, and now they do them all the time. New favourite thing.
Surprised they've not got a three-way championship.
Yeah.
Don't give my
TNA
ideas.
did for a while. The X title used to be in three-ways all the time.
Not giving them ideas.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've had the idea. Kenny Omega retains against Ricochet and Mike Bailey. Can we stop with Mike Bailey now?
I love your hatred for Mike Bailey for no reason.
Have you seen the guy?
I don't. He doesn't bother me. It's fine.
Seen his mullet and like the two white teeth?
That's like a mouth shield guard.
I know, but then he takes it out and they're still too white.
Okay, well.
And he just does all like this karate stuff. It's so. It would be fine in the 90s. People thought kung fu and karate were cool in the 90s.
Yeah.
No,
Doesn't work anymore.
it's had a resurgence because of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai wasn't that 5 years ago now?
And the new Karate Kid film's coming out.
Yeah.
What, with Jaden Smith?
No. It's got Jackie Chan
The
though,
new-
and the original Karate Kid in it.
Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan.
Karate Kid Legends. That's okay.
He's 71 years old.
Well, he is only a trainer. He's not. He's not taking on the kids.
Wait, he's got to train the kids.
Yeah. Talking
Can he
about
still-
Karate Kid here. He's not having death matches.
Rush Hour 4?
Nah, it's been long rumored. They've not confirmed it yet, have they?
In December 2022, the fourth film was confirmed to be in development by Chan.
Oh.
With who was the director?
Um,
Because the person that directed all the others is banished.
Huh.
Brett Ratner
That sounds
directed all
familiar.
three. He didn't identify. He said that he was going to meet with the film's director, but didn't say who it was. He also said he was going to direct a film for women, whatever that means.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
It's very a drama film for women, he says.
Oh, okay.
Less action, more love story.
Jeez. I saw an ad recently for like a new Naked Gun movie, but it has
Yeah.
That looks so bad.
it has Liam Neeson as the lead
It's
role.
like got every single. It's just wrong on every level. Like,
Did they watch the originals? Whoever wrote this, do they know what film they're doing?
Apparently not.
have you? Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Chuck. Have you watched the trailer?
Yeah. It's completely the wrong comedy. Other than the OJ photo, that was quite funny.
That's the thing that was like you watched it in horror, but then as soon as that OJ bit at the end happened, I thought,
Oh yeah, all right.
there's a very small chance that they could get this right.
R.I.P.
But the whole Leslie Nielsen thing in
Rest in piss,
just about
O.J.
everything
Simpson.
he did, it was like it was played straight, and then he would make the joke. It was like a normal police thing, and then he would say something funny about it. It's a building with a hospital. What is it? It's a building with lots of sick people. Yeah, that's a thing that someone would. It's a joke. It's not. He's a little girl, and then he's suddenly like a guy. That's not the comedy of the Naked Gun. That gets a thumbs down.
This should be our
think
next
that
At the
was quite
Movies
good.
segment.
Is it just
Well,
because
they can argue that they're going in a different direction with it because they just can't do the same. But then, there's
Couldn't
the
we just do a
argument that
different
just
film
don't
then?
Yeah, just don't touch the legacy of it.
This is gonna be the new Money Plane.
Money plane?
I was thinking about that the other day.
Really?
Yeah. And he was just giving his code name of McGillicuddy.
Anyway, Kenny Omega wins, lol. By the way, just to bring it back.
Yeah. Jackie Chan as Mr. Han. Ralph Macchio was back. Ben Wang.
They're still teasing Omega and Okada.
I love that Smoot's talking about Kenny Omega match.
I just, dude,
running through the cast of the new Karate Kid.
I just want to get
Even
through
though
this
it was
fucking
a
pay-per-view
May
card.
30th, the new Karate Kid. Films
wanna get
that
through
don't
this.
need sequels, reboots. Yeah, Kenny Omega wins. International champion.
International champion versus Continental champion at some point. Merge the
At
titles.
some point.
Who gives a fuck? Main event. John Moxley versus Swerve Strickland. Swerve looked like he had Moxley, and then surprise, the Young Bucks have returned. Even though we've been,
Jinx this.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it was Chuck's, weren't it, that was going on about how the Young Bucks haven't been around and who cares?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
They haven't
nobody
been around,
cares.
No one has been asking for him.
Yeah. You get rid of one problem in Jericho, and you have two more show up with the Bucks. And it makes the
there's
story
lots of
makes
run-ins.
no sense either.
Run-ins from the other Death Riders as well. This should have been the strictly prohibited interference match, but nope. And John Moxley wins, because of course he does. Lol. He's got to lose it soon. I think that whoever it is next, I think, might be the one. Double
Or
or nothing.
nothing, yeah.
But that's a win for Moxley, so points for everyone. We all did pretty well on this show. That is 11 matches to predict. Beans, unfortunately, you are in 4th place.
There's a surprise.
With 9. 9's still pretty good.
Yeah, 9 out of 11.
9 out of
Yeah,
11.
Never forget.
9-11.
I'd take that before it, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
For a show you
And
never
then-
watch, by the way, Beans.
Yeah,
Very, very fishy.
especially.
In joint second is me and Smoot on 10 out of 11, which can only mean Will Perfect Game Benson over here, the 5-2 player,
Yeah.
is the one to beat now.
I'm playing the Beans tactic. I'm not actually watching any of the shows.
It's working.
Yeah, Beans is doing that tactic too.
I'm just warming up.
Let's get into the
I
thing.
can't believe I got them all right now. I'm quite impressed with them.
All right. And Double or Nothing, May 25th, so the week after the Karate Kid comes out. We have, what is that, 4? That's 6 weeks. Owen Hart Foundation Cup Finals will be at Double or Nothing. And that's all we know.
What's your thumbs up,
Thumbs
thumbs down? Yeah. Sorry.
My thumbs up is Bron Breaker's spear on Carlito.
That
Yeah.
was great. That was a satisfying spear.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I like Carlito's tweet about it too, by the way.
Oh, what did he say?
Let me see if I can find it.
Can't remember exactly how he worded it, but
That is not him. Hold on one sec here. It's this one. Lito. Yeah, okay. It just simply said, "Thank you for your thoughts and prayers. My funeral service is scheduled for this Friday, so we missed it. My family asks for privacy during this painful time. Muchas gracias." Finn
my
Balor.
thumbs
Let me know what it's
down.
like when you get down there, mate. Wow. Sorry, Beans.
my thumbs down is AEW for. Well, I haven't seen this properly, but I believe that Hook got a concussion and vomited in the ring.
Oh, did he? I didn't even see that. What the fuck?
See that?
Well,
And then
apparently
they
Dave
they
was saying he didn't get a concussion. But, sorry, go on.
Well, apparently, well, I saw the footage of him vomiting in the ring, which is just
Yeah, I
wrong.
see it now.
And for them to carry on and do a suplex onto a chair with him after that, I
Yeah.
thought was quite stupid.
It was silly. I know I've seen this clip myself, and yeah,
Send it. I'll take a look.
Davis come out since and said he didn't have concussion, but this is Dave we're talking about, so you know.
I was going to say, but Dave's probably said this whilst he's got a concussion himself.
Yeah, it didn't look good anyway. If you
No, I
didn't
mean,
have
you just
concussion.
don't know, do you? I mean, yes, all right, you know, vomiting happens and stuff, but clearly he's not in a good place, so work around it. Make sure he's all right. Not let's carry on with the match, and because I think someone said that he did it twice as well, so it's like,
Yeah, he did. There's a bit at the. Yeah, I'm trying to find the actual clip for you. John. Yeah, he definitely. Something happened at least once. It looks like twice. What's this shit here? There we go. This is the actual clip from the show, so you need to forward it a little bit. So it's right at the end. So if you
Sorry.
go to
Let me take a look here. Yeah.
go to about 4. No, it's a bit before that. Actually, go to about 3 minutes in.
3
Yeah,
minutes in.
no.
Okay.
Three and a half minutes
Alright,
in.
so
maybe.
it's Yuta in a headlock with Hook.
Yeah.
John Moxley tries to get into the ring. Yuta bites at the forehead.
Something happens here
Hook.
when he's in the headlock, wherever. You see him go down,
Okay.
and he's just sort of left alone. And then when he gets up in a minute, there's a stain on the ring. And then it's a bigger one after that.
Shibata.
That was the
Coming
worst thing in the world. I don't know what he tried to do then.
I'm not
yeah,
seeing.
so there's
When you
already-
see him in a second,
Okay, there's a headlock. The red rum.
so he goes down here. That's it.
There's the tap
Something's
from
happening
Yuta.
there, I'm not quite sure what's going on. It's when I think it's Claudio tries to sort of pick him up. Or is it Joe? I think it's Joe actually.
Well, the match is over at this point.
There you go. He's just done something then.
Oh, so yeah, that's
go
just
back.
spit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it gets worse than that.
yeah.
Okay.
Watch it though as it goes on because
Okay.
it is bad.
Well, this match is like again, the match is over, so this is like end of
Yeah.
show territory. Chair to the
Yeah.
leg. Okay.
Something happens to him here now.
Yeah, he's just kind of crumpled there.
It's
Oh, yeah.
stain,
Oh.
Stain, so he's already gobbed up once a bit,
Yeah.
but this is where he proper goes.
But it's the referee. The referee doesn't even bother to check on him.
Well, there's a chair in the ring. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
ugh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That
so
was
he's
that before.
vomited badly now, and you still do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's just like, just throw him out the ring and just celebrate. Let him get checked. You know what I mean? It's like,
I
did,
see what you're
did
talking
I
about.
need to do that?
I mean, thankfully he turned out to be okay, but yeah, he could have been anything, couldn't he?
Could just
That's
been
what I mean. You just,
maybe.
well, even in general terms. I mean, yeah, we go on about, you know, the show must go on and all that palaver and whatever. But if someone's vomiting in the ring, there's obviously a problem because that's not natural for what they do. So
Especially when you have your dad at ringside watching on
Well,
as
yeah,
well.
exactly.
You know.
So I don't know what he was thinking.
But maybe it was just like a pre-match bag of chips or whatever that he had, and just kind of puffed up.
But that's what I mean. But you don't know, do you? That's the thing. I mean, it could be something and nothing.
Yeah.
Either way, whatever it caused it, if someone's vomiting in the ring, the referee should be having a look at what's wrong.
I mean, for God's sake, we had bloody matches in WWE where we'd stop it in a Hell in a Cell when someone had a bit of blood on the forehead.
Yeah.
You got someone vomiting in the ring, and it's like they could be quite seriously unwell here. Like, you know.
Also, the neutralizer on the legs of the steel chair looked pretty safe too, for the record, from Claudio.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean, you're
I
doing
know.
a move on a object as well. It's like, I don't know, it just felt needless.
No, I get you, Beans. You're within the right. It's like, it's end of the show territory. I mean, you might as well. I do agree that the ref should have at least tried to like, hey, are you okay? And he could have given a thumbs up, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, and there is that, to be fair, as well. They don't know. You could argue that people checked on him and we just didn't know, and he said,
Right.
I'm alright, or whatever. In which case, then, you know, at least you know it's not something severe. Well, I mean, obviously it is severe if you're chucking out. But I mean,
Yeah.
at least you got communication with them. But if he's just out of it and he's vomited everywhere, and then you decide to pick him up and do a move on him, it's like, come on.
Yeah. My thumbs up is Jericho taking time off to be off TV, possibly. And thumbs down is the Young Bucks returning and convoluting the angle with the Death Riders. You know, the group they're supposed to be afraid of. Because they left
Why are they supposed to be afraid of him?
because when the Death Riders became a thing, they were like, we don't want any part of this, and they dipped, and they were not seen for a long time. Now they're back without any sort of explanation as to why they're helping out the Death Riders, let alone pummeling Swerve Strickland. So, yeah.
That is.
Chucks, what do you have? Or Will?
There's a few thumbs downs
Oh boy.
that we could give here. We talked about Charlotte last week, didn't we? I can't do that one again. That's a shame. Aubrey Edwards restarting a match that's already finished. But we could also have. There was another one. What was the other one?
I've got a thumbs down from Raw if you wanna.
Okay, yeah.
This Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
That's one.
Can we?
First off,
Yeah, okay.
First
Yeah.
off, he was just shit. He wasn't even any good. He was just shit. And then the thing he said about Big E was just no need for it. It was just ridiculous.
Well,
You-
what did he say about Big E?
He said something about Cole was stiffer than Big E's neck or something.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. This is the guy that trashed Puerto Rico during that Trump rally, by the
Yeah,
way.
this is the guy doing the roast.
And and the roast
Yeah.
of WWE of all things.
That's why he was there, to promote this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that just sounds like he's
Yeah.
just gonna rub people up.
Yeah, I'll join in on that. WWE needs to stop hiring. Stop having people popular for the wrong reasons on programming.
I mean, I was willing to. I've heard people. I mean, you mentioned it last week, Schmidt, about the stuff he'd been up to before this, and he's obviously well known for being a bit of a controversial character. But I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt and see, this
No, he's a
roast could
fuck,
have been
dude.
quite funny.
He's a
Yeah, I know
fuck.
that now. But this roast thing could have been quite funny. I think if they'd done it properly, it could have been quite an interesting thing. But just going off the minute or so he was on, well, a few minutes on Raw, it wasn't even the fact that the offensive thing just made it even worse. But it's the fact that he was just shit. He wasn't even funny.
Yeah. His routine is, I'm just gonna insult whatever thing,
Yeah.
and that's the joke.
And he kept trying to have a go. For some reason, his thing was trying to hate on Cole, which I think that was like about 5 years ago now. We don't do that
I
no
was
more.
just gonna say, yeah, he's in the past.
I think everyone likes Cole to a point these days, so it just didn't make sense. It was like he'd obviously been. He didn't have a clue who anyone was as well. You could tell he didn't have a clue what was going on in the ring. And he knew who the New Day were. That was about it. He didn't know. He didn't know the War Raiders. Just the whole thing was a mess. And I mean, I'll probably give this roast thing a go because it could be funny, but I'm not impressed with him.
I don't know. No, no. If they wanted this to be a success, they would have gotten Jeff Ross. You know, somebody that's actually done a roast before. He's a comedian and isn't like he actually is somebody that's funny and doesn't just, you know, shit on things for the sake of doing it.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It wasn't just the fact that, you know, he just wasn't funny, and then he said the thing about Big E, which there's just no need for.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz is another one that they need to stop having on as well. Logan Paul would be a third one. Yeah,
that one's a bit more difficult.
There was also the other guy who just kept taking his top off. Bert
Kreischer?
Yeah.
He's a drunk. He's a drunk.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Not like a Stone Cold Steve Austin drunk, but like I have a problem and I can't. I'm just gonna keep accelerating at this problem and not go to rehab. And
I did worry about it because every time they put the camera on him and he started drinking and taking his shirt off, it was like the guy's face just glowed red as if to say, "I've got real problems."
Yeah. Yeah.
He seems to be enjoying himself though.
He did, but you know,
the spot with Otis was, you know, what it was, I guess. Two fat guys, tops exploding. That's a joke these days. No, make one.
Sorry.
I had another. What was the other thumbs down? Aubrey Edwards, the worst thing that happened this week.
FTR, Jericho.
No, I was fine with FTR.
Dynamite.
Jericho I actually quite liked with the smashing the thing, and he's just going a bit crazy. That's all right.
Disappointed.
Yeah. No.
Go from SmackDown. Go on, Chuck. You give them one.
I'll give a thumb up for the new Anthony Bowens. I thought his the production or whatever you call it, his presentation of the new Anthony Bowens was pretty good. He looks like he could be something. He could take a step up. Shame about Max Caster though. I always thought he was pretty good too. But they're deliberately making him
the Jannetty of the Acclaimed.
Just like a total joke that he can't win. Like, they were a very successful tag team for a long time. We know he's not shit, so why is he losing all the time now? And he used to do raps. People liked it. Why can't he do those? Why is he now unable to even do something do his chant with any kind of rhythm?
Because he's Max Caster, the best wrestler alive.
Best wrestler alive.
Yeah.
I don't
know. I'm with you on that. Why split up the Acclaimed in the first place? But never mind.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to give a thumbs up or down to Pac's injury because it's bad, obviously bad, but I think they dealt with it about as well as possible.
Yeah.
And we talk about the really poor communication with the hook stuff. You could hear Pac talking to Swerve in the ring. He stayed away. They did a couple of things, stomps and whatever. Pac really tried to tough it out, but he said at some point, Swerve bent down. You could hear Pac saying something about his ankle. I've messed up my ankle, something like that. They rushed the finish, did the Swerve stomp, and as Swerve went for the cover, Pac said, "Sorry, brother," quite audibly. You don't usually hear what they say, how they call the audible, and what they do. This one you could, which is probably not a good thing.
Hey, accidents happen,
But accidents happen, and they dealt with it very well.
Listen, like, I mean, Pac had that scary leg break on Raw against Jericho that one time, and Charles Robinson was oblivious to it, and Jericho was like, "He's hurt,"
Yeah.
and Robinson was like, "Don't fucking touch me," or whatever. That was the first thought that when I saw that he was. I'd just gotten back from like the bathroom too, and I came in and I saw that and I was like, "Whoa, what's happened here?" And yeah, no, accidents happen, and I think in that regard, medical staff handled it really well.
These accidents keep happening to Pac.
Yeah, dude.
He's got no luck.
Will, what you were gonna say about SmackDown? I'm sorry.
There was just a cool bit last night when Cody was talking about just the Cena match or whatever. And as they're talking, they had well, not all, but most of the old WWE titles on display in the ring. Because obviously Cena's talking about taking the title with him, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just nice to see all the old titles again, I think.
Good, they have the 2002 Undisputed in there.
Yeah, they've been all there.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, two best ones in the middle.
Starting off with the ugly looking one there.
They went back to Bruno and stuff, and then...
Yeah, let's get a shot of this full screen. People enjoy. This was on SmackDown, presumably last night?
Yeah.
There you go, look at that.
He went through each one, sort of, they zoomed in on them, and, you know... It was nice to see the old belt again, I thought.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think some of them as well, they still hold up, especially as you said, the old Undisputed one.
That one doesn't. That one sucks.
That one doesn't, no.
That Winged Eagle, not a
it's
huge
quite-
fan. I don't know why it's called the Winged Eagle.
Because it's the eagle on the front is like spreading its wings and whatnot. It's like, hey, I'm the fucking eagle.
Right. As opposed to an eagle that doesn't have wings, though. Could it not just be
Clip
called the
wing.
Eagle
Yeah,
Belt?
yeah, it could just be a clipped
Winged
wing belt.
Clip.
Yeah.
They don't take the wings off. They just clip the feathers so they can fly.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that would be the
Spinner.
alternative.
No buys for the spinner. Ah, it's still spinning.
After all these years. It would have been pretty neat if the spinner like went back to its resting position and just not like cockeyed like that.
It was kind of weighted on, yeah.
Yeah.
The replica one I've got does reset itself. It's
Cena did nothing wrong, crowd side.
But the other thing people are picking up on, so I'm not thinking it's a big thing, but you talked about some of the people who he'd wrestled and who had held them belts as well. And he mentioned Lesnar by name.
Yeah.
People are picking up on that. I don't think it's the biggest thing. I think, you know, he obviously did hold one of them titles.
Yeah.
So
The Undisputed, yeah, I agree, is also a really good
Undisputed is a great looking belt.
Hmm.
What's the other one on the far end there?
one. This one, the blue one?
yeah, the
No, the
original
other far end.
Yeah, when he looks at the spinner, you see.
That's the one before the Winged Eagle.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one Hogan had.
Oh,
it
so
with.
it's not in order.
No.
Everything else is in order.
Yeah, I suppose
Yeah,
it is.
pretty much.
Probably because he didn't want to mention Hogan.
There was another bit as well. I want to see what you guys think of this. If none of you have seen SmackDown, there was a match. There's actually no clips of this. I think they're trying to cover it up. There was a match between Chelsea Green and Selena Vega,
Uh-oh.
and I think they fucked up the end of it. Because
We can find
there's
it.
nothing
We
on
will try to
nothing on YouTube. There's nothing on socials.
Okay, hold
Nothing on
on.
this website.
Hold on.
I think I saw a
Um,
message about this.
So you'll see it in a second. The match, say, was Selena and Chelsea, and then Chelsea gets sidetracked, starts shouting at Joe Tessitore.
Why?
And I don't know. I think it was before this.
Oh, before. Okay.
Quite early on.
Quite early on. Okay.
Well, I'll say about halfway through, actually.
Okay.
This last week's.
Oh, is it?
I think that's just Punk wasn't on it last night.
It ended. Did it not
That's a
end?
clip.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think you're right. I think I went back to this page and not to page 1. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I dialed up the wrong thing on Peacock, Netflix.
Did you see? Sorry, going way off topic here, but the the American Champions League show with Jamie Carragher and Mikey Richards and Jamie Carragher's phone went off as they were live, and it was his daughter, and he put it on speakerphone. He said, "Aren't you watching? I'm on the show." And she said, "No, I'm not watching." And he said, "Aren't you watching on the dodgy box?"
Jeez Louise. Dude, if they're teasing Orton and Solo, that's zero fucking buys.
That's an unfortunate way.
Why can't they put Nick Aldis in a match? Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, it looked like
He
that's
did
where
kind of
it's going.
tease it. They did kind of tease it, but then he sort of said, "I'm not getting involved" or something. Though.
Well, I'm sorry, but then you're a pussy, dude. Like, Orton's RKO'd you twice, and you're not gonna fucking retaliate other than just finding him? You're a fucking pussy.
This was the bulk of the show. It was a gauntlet match for the 05 tag teams in there.
Gotcha. Drew McIntyre. The class of, Wait. Austin's going in again?
No, they're doing
No,
the
it's the
match.
match.
The match at WrestleMania? What?
Yeah,
They're doing
Immortal
matches
moments,
now?
matches now. The
Calling it
WWE
the immortal
moment.
moment.
Go back to the Jimmy Miranda Award, dude. Oh, damn.
Warrior Award's been done it.
Even Warrior was like, yeah, just call it the Jimmy Miranda Award, and like they still can't fucking get that right.
That was pretty good. If you get a chance to watch that, he did a good retrospective of the Cena, Punk Heyman relationship over the years. It was quite good. Showing
So-
clips.
Well, they did play that promo, didn't they? Where
Yeah,
back in 2013 when he said he'd walk out with him.
oh, that's it. Yeah. So this is it. So they're at ringside.
Okay. Chelsea
And
yells
she
at
starts
Tessator.
shouting at Tess. The referee's still counting here. And there's a 10 count, so the referee calls for the bell. I don't
Call it
think
like
she
a
realised
shoot.
You took too long.
Call it like a shoot.
But even the commentators are like, what's going on? If you listen to the audio, I know we can't do it.
Yeah, Ryan
But,
Tran, the referee, here, went to 10 as Chelsea was
Yeah.
yelling at Tessator for no reason.
But
Yeah, that's a blown cue, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, there's literally nothing on socials about it. Nothing. No clip. It obviously wasn't supposed to happen.
Nothing. Hey, I don't blame the referee. You call the match like a shoot.
Yeah. She's blaming Tessator for distracting her.
Yeah, weird.
I mean, they handled it quite well.
Dude,
Live, like,
yeah. Do something with Tessator and her. Where, like, put him in an angle. Not like a major one or
In
anything
a
like
tag
that.
match with Nick Aldis.
Yeah. Have him be the reason that she loses matches or something.
That could be why Thingy comes back. Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll cue that up for after the show.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I think the teasing, well, not teasing, they've already announced it. Cena is going to be on final SmackDown, WrestleMania SmackDown
WrestleMania SmackDown.
next week. They also, for some reason, they're making a big deal for people who are actually going to SmackDown next week. It starts at 5 p.m. local time.
I was confused by this because they said that the Hall of Fame's 2 hours after the show finishes.
Yeah.
And I was like, hang on a minute, so what time's the Hall of Fame actually starting?
I think it's 10 o'clock.
Like after
Their
SmackDown.
time.
But what time does that make it for us?
It's going to be something daft. Like
After
6
SmackDown?
o'clock long. Yeah.
So
That
are we
was on
really
there.
talking that Hall of Fame's going to be on at like 4 in the morning?
After
Something like that.
SmackDown?
It'll be pretty late after SmackDown.
I know it's after SmackDown, but they said 2 hours after SmackDown.
Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
immediately
After
following
SmackDown.
It's 2
So if-
hours after SmackDown.
If SmackDown's on at 6
SmackDown is
p.m.
3 hours now.
Yeah, 5 p.m. local time. It's finishing at 8. How far
Where is
back
local?
is Vegas to us?
That's Vegas.
What
Vegas
time
is
are they on?
5. That's 8 hours behind. So it would be 5 local time. That's too early, isn't it? After SmackDown, unless SmackDown's on early.
It's starting at 5 p.m. local time.
Oh my god, I'm so confused.
Well, that'll be 1 a.m. then. That's not too bad.
Yeah, but then the whole 6 a.m. I'm getting to 10
my
p.m.
God.
Vegas time. 10 p.m.
One-
Vegas
Hall of Fame's
is
going to be a
6
breakfast show
a.m.
for us.
UK.
Oh, 10 p.m.
Come
in
on.
Vegas. Right, that sounds more like it. Yeah.
Yeah, so SmackDown's finishing at 8 and they're saying there's 2 hours between
Okay.
SmackDown finishing and the Hall of Fame starting. So the point they were basically trying to make is if you go into SmackDown, you could in theory also go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it's 1
not too
a.m.
bad.
over here in the fucking East Coast time. Which would be...
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Which would be 6 a.m. here.
11 p.m. my neck of the woods.
I
Late,
mean, that
anyway.
is ridiculously late, isn't it?
It is, but I suppose it's. Have you seen the time that they're in? What's the NXT show on a Saturday? NXT stand and deliver, is it?
Mhm.
I believe that is
Okay.
starting at. We got it there, is it?
Here you go. This is from Figure 4 Wrestling Online. Beans. Does this help you?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I
Things for
can't.
wrestling online, you can definitely trust these guys.
Yeah.
Everything they report there is legit.
So it starts at 1 a.m. East Coast time. We saw that. So I assume you're Eastern European or Central?
We're
What
not
GMT?
British all the time.
We're GMT. We're Greenwich Mean Time.
Oh Jesus. Okay. In that case, 5 a.m.
Oh, we've just changed our times. We're on.
Of course, we're going forward, haven't we? Yeah, sorry, we're not. Yeah, we're on 6 a.m. it is.
We're actually on
BST,
British
we're on.
summertime, which is GMT +1 right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will be 6 a.m.
Jesus Christ, that's confusing.
You're telling me.
I don't know why we can't just stop this hour change thing.
I don't know.
No,
either.
someone discussed this the weekend. It was on the radio, and someone pointed out the best thing about all this is we invented time. We invented in
We
Greenwich.
invented time.
We did all this, and we've put it in place.
Greenwich is right here, down the road.
Exactly. But yeah, NXT stand and deliver. Guess what time that's starting? Local time.
Well,
Bear in mind, as your clue here. Bear in mind, it's on Saturday, the same time, same day as WrestleMania.
Well, it can't be on after
it's
it.
on the same day as WrestleMania.
It's on the same day as WrestleMania.
What the
Was it a
fuck?
day event?
It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
1 p.m. Eastern, yeah.
So,
That is about 6 o'clock our time.
6
I'm not
p.m.
gonna be watching
our
that.
time.
6 p.m. UK, yeah.
Oh wow,
I think
It's
I'm
great
gonna
for
have
us.
to watch that weekend.
well, it makes a
Great
change.
for us. But can you really imagine going to a wrestling event at 10 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah, I could. I'd do it. I would do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I was there and it's the weekend, you'd be up for it because everything's wrestling orientated.
But you're going to have to be up watching. Presumably, you're there because you're going to WrestleMania,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is probably going to finish after midnight, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
It's a long day of wrestling.
It's WrestleMania weekend.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, there's only
You do
see
just
the-
kind of wipe the weekend off when you're there.
there's only 3 matches though. Like, it's not that long. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I imagine
Yeah.
they're gonna add more. They've got 2 NXT, no, 1 NXT left. But yeah,
This
it's
is a
great
bad,
for us, like you say. It's 6 p.m. our time.
bad crop job over here. Let me put it on the 1080p monitor. Oh, that's a little bit better. The 720, not so much.
Did you see? Speaking of timing and WrestleMania and stuff, the Peacock listing for WrestleMania.
Oh no.
It's got. Trying to find a screenshot of it. Basically, it's got the listing. I can't find it. There you go, that. Yeah, got it. Check this out. Oh no, that's crap. Sorry. Thought I was found it. Basically, it's got WrestleMania down for 9 hours.
God.
What night?
Both nights.
Dude.
Apparently, there's a
When
bit
did
of a
Vince
caveat to that.
rejoin?
Hello. Apparently, this also the 9 hours is an estimate. They always overestimate the runtime. It does include a 3-hour pre-show.
What?
There's not going to be any matches on that either. That's just going to be the guys
No,
talking
it's just
about stuff.
talking
It's going to be all the video packages that you're then going to have to watch during the show as well.
Yeah.
There we go. Found the image.
Video packages that they probably won't be able to fit into the main show.
Oh, they will. They'll get the video packages in.
Oh,
Don't worry about
you'll
that.
see it. Go 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Got the wrong thing here. Holy moly. Nine hours both on the... I don't know, the way that's set up, it makes it seem like it's 9 hours on Saturday and 9 hours on Sunday.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. 18 hours.
Yeah.
Nothing for
Could
you.
very well be. Could very well be.
I am not
Can't see
watching 18 hours.
No, I think they're overestimating it. It's not, they always say it's longer than it is.
Typical men.
Alrighty.
Especially when they say it's the biggest ever as well.
Jesus. We'll be back next week. Actually, not even next week. This Friday
Friday.
for a WrestleMania special
Friday.
extravaganza, and also on Monday to break everything down. And yeah, I don't know. It does kind of feel like WrestleMania, but also at the same time, it does not. For me, I don't know how much of that is because I'm not in tune with the product.
Probably that.
Probably. But regardless, we'll be here to predict it all. 9 or 18 hours worth of
I was just going
WrestleMania
to say,
coverage.
the predictions do not take 18 hours.
So hopefully you'll tune in then. Have a great weekend. Otherwise, the weather's been getting nice here. I'm gonna try to save as many VODs from Twitch and put it on the YouTube as possible. So that's my weekend, unfortunately. Have a great one. We'll see you next time. Take care. Good night.
Bye-bye.